Beeramisu in a big bowl. We're going to put 2 packages of mascarpone cheese. And Doug, where did you find the mascarpone cheese?
We have it over in a specialty cheese case. We have everything that you need in the store. Anything you can find, perfectly good for Food Club brand. We spend a lot of time on it.
2 of these containers, and then we'll do a cup of powdered sugar on this one because it'll kind of smooth it up. The recipe that we have calls for 2 eggs that are beaten. I'm not going to use the eggs tonight. It is optional if you have somebody who is allergic to eggs, or you just don't feel comfortable using raw eggs. Or you can use Eggland's Best eggs. They come already pasteurized, and I think those are pretty safe to use. Go. And a little bit of vanilla. We'll use a tablespoon of vanilla here. And there again, that's kind of a Julia Child tablespoon. Whatever you like with it. And then we'll take the whipped cream. You can make your own whipped cream, or you can just buy the whipped topping. This one's a little bit frozen. That's one reason why we want to go ahead and get started with it. And this is just, you know, you're trying to get it all smushed together. If you bring your cheese to room temperature and you bring your whipped topping to room temperature, it'll work in pretty fast. If not, you're gonna have to sit here and stomp it like I am. And it'll start to come together pretty good. This one, ideally, you should make it at least a day before, if you get a chance, so the flavors kind of mingle together and it softens back up again. It'll go in the refrigerator and it really will keep a couple of days. It's like banana pudding. The longer it sits here over the course of a couple of days, the better it gets. So if you're doing it, it's a good holiday dish if you're doing it for Christmas or Thanksgiving or a birthday or something like that. One of those things you can make a couple of days before and put it in the refrigerator. Next with this, we'll mix some coffee, about 6 ounces of coffee, and about the same amount. This is a porter beer. It's dark. It's got kind of a sweet flavor. I gave you a handout that will tell you which beers go best. I mean, if you're doing a dessert, you want something that's kind of sweet, or has with this one, something that's got a coffee flavor. There's an oatmeal porter downstairs, and this is a Sierra Nevada porter, and several other varieties that'll work real well with this. So this is sitting in here. This is so hard to do, trust me. Yeah. And we'll take all these, you know, if you've ever done this before, there are 2 types of ladyfingers. And you just, with these, you have to soak them really fast or they'll fall apart. There's an Italian ladyfinger that's over, I think it's in the cookie section. And it's a hard, real hard ladyfinger. And if you do those, you can let them soak in here a little bit longer because you just want them to get that whole flavor. Here again, this is like way hard to do. And then you just start putting the mascarpone on here. You just they will think that you took a long time to make this, and like it's coming good? Okay. Now in this I kind of ran out of coffee and beer, so we just put some more in there. That's okay. 'Cause it is. And then, so you've lined the pan one more time. Put some more marzipan. And Cool Whip. And then we're back with these little guys. You should put the chocolate in between each layer, and I forgot on the first one, so we're just gonna go heavy on this guy here. And then we'll put one more layer in here because we can tonight. Where'd you find these?
We actually get them in the bakery deli.
So you've got two places to look for them. This looks really bad. Put some stuff on top. And that'll help it. So that'll go in here. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for a little while. We're gonna pretend like it sits here overnight. And there are times when I couldn't find the ladyfingers, or it was out of season, or it was at Christmas and everybody bought every ladyfinger around on the day I decided to get them. You can use pound cake and just slice it about 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch thick. And the pound cake will do the same thing. You can take a pastry brush and just dip it in the beer coffee mixture and just, you know, kind of brush it on the pound cake. And the Beeramisu should have, you know, sat overnight, and it will kind of gel up a little bit. So this is be messy. Serve it with a nice cup of coffee. If you've got any chocolate left over from the kids' Halloween stuff, just chop it up and sprinkle on top.